college. I joined the United States Army Reserve to pay for college, and I have to tell you that there was nothing more proud for me than to wear the uniform of the Army of the United States of America. It helped pay for my schooling, and once I graduated, I began my teaching career at Danbury High School in Danbury, Connecticut. Taught there for 14 years, and then moved on to the state legislature. I was elected in 1998. I was re-elected in 2000. And I ran for mayor in Danbury in 2001. I served over the last 5 terms, almost 9 years, almost 10 years now, as mayor of that city. And when I got elected as mayor in Danbury, in a city that's about 3-to-1 D to R, Democrat to Republican, we had 17 Democrats on our local council and 4 Republicans. The second year when I ran, in 2003, for my second term, we had 17 Republicans and 4 Democrats. And I tell you that for a reason, and the reason is that we need to make sure that we get people like Kevin Wickos reelected to the state senate. And we need to make sure that we get more representatives in the House of Representatives to help push any agenda, any thoughts or ideas that any one of us have here tonight. It's nice to have great ideas without a team behind you can't do. Folks, I'm a teacher, so the 3 R's are familiar to me. And I'm running on some very simple principles. The first one is that we need to revitalize our economic development strategy in this state. It is too confusing, it's too diffused, and frankly, it doesn't do the job. If it did do the jobs, we'd have jobs. And folks, we don't need jobs 5 years from now, we need jobs now. Our residents need jobs now, and they're hurting, and we need to develop a strategy that works. Secondly, we need to redesign our state government. The fact of the matter is it's a little weird that the largest employer in the state of Connecticut is the state of Connecticut with 55,000 employees. This doesn't seem to make a heck of a lot of sense. Secondly, we need to think about how we treat our residents. I want to ask you a question out here tonight. I want you to raise your hand. How many folks out there have dealt with the DOT? Raise your hand if you have DOT. State Traffic Commission, DEP, Department of Public Health. How about the DMV? You like that? Was that a good experience for you as it was for me? Do you want to go back and do business there again? Absolutely not. So part of what we need to do is bring culture change to our departments. Too often it feels like we're working for Connecticut instead of Connecticut working for us. And let me tell you something. When I get done being governor, we're going to reduce the size of our workforce. And we're going to do that first. But we're not going to ask for another nickel, not another tax, not any kind of fee until we address the size and scope of our state government. It's too big and it's become unmanageable. Thirdly, we need to rethink the future here of our government in Connecticut. We need to look at what does the state government do? And what does your local government do? How do those two connect? And how can we better deliver services by things like regionalization, sharing services, and a whole bunch of other things? Ladies and gentlemen, I recognize a lot of you don't know me, and I'm going to pass the baton now, but the next time you're heading down 84, and you're between exits 1 and 8, I want you to slow down a little bit, don't get a ticket. I want you to pause for a second and think about this. You're driving through one of the safest cities in America and the safest city in the state of Connecticut. You're driving through a city with one of the lowest effective property tax rates in the state of Connecticut. You're driving through a city with the lowest sewer and water rates in the state of Connecticut. And finally, you're driving through a city with the lowest unemployment rate in the state of Connecticut. Our folks work, and we keep them working. The issue in this race is the middle class. It's you. It's not about me. It's not about anybody else here. And we're going to make sure that we return this government back to you. And if I sound angry, it's because I am angry. I'm tired of it, and I'm tired of runaway spending and runaway growth. And we're going to solve this problem together. Thank you very much. God bless America. It was a great time.